One of the reasons why boxing is back on the come up is because we are getting the fights that we've all wanted for so long. We just had Caleb Plant and David Benavidez earlier in the year, and since then we got Tank versus Ryan. Seems like we're gonna get Bud versus Spence, and this weekend we have a crazy fight at 140 between Teo and Josh Taylor.
I'm ready to go. Kush got me low. Finish the drink up, take the show on the road. I got plenty to show. Why your vibe is so low? Whisper in your ear, let my tongue touch your soul.
If you like to throw down, or if you like to watch people throw down, we have a crazy combat sports weekend. We have UFC. Amanda Nunes, the GOAT, is in action, but we're gonna be talking about boxing, the 140-pound division, Teofimo Lopez against Josh Taylor, and we need these top fighters like Josh Taylor to fight more consistently. He is not active enough, especially for someone who was undisputed at this weight class. Let's be honest, 2019, he only fought twice. 2020 once, 2021 once, 2022 he only fought once, and this year is his first fight. So that's why boxing has kind of been on the decline, because the best fighters aren't fighting. But now we have Teo against Josh Taylor. Teo is obviously undisputed at 135, beating Loma, and I'm gonna be honest, since Teo put that whooping on Loma, he hasn't been the same. Obviously took the L recently to Devin Haney. Even when Loma did win against Ortiz, it's not like he looked like a world beater. Didn't look like the Loma from when he was in his 20s. And I think maybe one or two more fights, and then Loma should call it her career. He did way better in the amateurs than as a pro. It is what it is. You just gotta go and roll with the punches. But Josh Taylor, he is the bigger guy. Teo's only fought at 140 two times. First time, yes, he did get a knockout against Campa. Not too much people know who Campa is. But when he recently fought Sandor Martin, Teo did not look like the Teo of old. And that sounds crazy saying that about a 25-year-old. But he just wasn't putting in the work. He was moving like we've seen him move before, like we've seen him when he knocked out Richard Comey in the second round. I do like Teo as a fighter, but again, this is his third fight at 140, and he hasn't fought in a 12-rounder yet at this weight class. And even when he was at 135 and he went the distance, those later rounds, those championship rounds, he always seemed to fade. And Josh Taylor, the bigger man, he's been the distance multiple times, and I think he just has the upper hand in this matchup. Josh Taylor, he got a close victory against Regis Prograis, who now actually has one of the belts at 140, because Josh Taylor hasn't fought in so long. You can't just keep those straps. So he lost 3 of his 4 belts. He only has the WBO now, and I'm totally fine with that. If you're not fighting, you can't hold on to your belts. Look at Jermall Charlo. He still has his strap. He hasn't fought in 2 years. Like, let's make it make sense. He needs to get stripped. But it is what it is. 160 is nothing. That's probably the worst division in boxing. So he's the only viable name. So they're going to keep him to have his strap. And 140 is just a bit better of a division than 160. Since Teo comes up, now it's going to get more looks. Hopefully Devin Haney comes up, because 135 is stacked regardless if Haney and Teo are there. You still have Tank, you still have Pitbull Cruz, you still have Shakur. So these top guys, these bigger guys, let them come up to 140 and get all these divisions popping. We want to see the big fights again. We want to see Beterbiev against Bivol if we don't get Bivol Canelo rematch. Hopefully later in the year we could get AJ versus Fury, or AJ versus Wilder, because AJ Guan's like, he's not ducking nobody. So it should be easy fights to make, because that's what we need. The heavyweight boxing division needs to be on fire. And Josh Taylor does have to be careful of Teo's power, because we've seen Taylor against Catterall early in the fight. He got caught with a left, and if Teo catches Taylor clean, he can easily get dropped. So Taylor just needs to get in the inside, make Teo get uncomfortable, because we know once you get in Teo's head, he can just not trust in himself, not trust in his corner, not trust his dad as the trainer. So I think Taylor is going to be victorious in this fight. I think he could probably even get the stoppage just because of where Teo has been, just because of Teo's form as of late. And this is what we need. These are the fights the fans want. Let's keep them coming. It's your boy Jayo Sto. You already know.